Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. Nice day today. So we actually got two things. We got a medical and we actually got an entire alarm system wireless transformer set. Now we're going to talk about the importance of this, and this is why you have to get into electronics whenever you get into dumpster diving, all right? Let's do the two cart first. We have a medical set today. Now what we have is we have a lot of these here. We have some burn cream from Top Safety Products in Branchburg, New Jersey. 6-pack, 10-pack, 12-pack, 25-pack. We have 2-inch gauze bandage, 6 yards long, which actually fits into a nice little thing here. We got some triple ointment first aid antibiotic here. We have some iodine swabs, antiseptic, very good. We have Providone iodine pad, very nice, very nice. And we got bags of some of them. We have bags of antacid, very good for preppers out there. Now, I do have, oh, there's something else in here too. Antiseptic hand sanitizer, Moore's brand. So this is very good for preppers. I do like this. It is very good for me. I love stuff like this right now. It is some of the best out there, and it's pretty good. I definitely do like it right now. To have stuff like this is very good because, again, you never know. If a disaster happened and I had this stuff in my car, I'd be good to go for maybe 20 people, okay? Now, again, what would that be retail? I couldn't tell you. But burn cream, well, I mean, samples of it. Let's see how much this is and what's in here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of burn cream in here. 605, 132. Probably some small stuff. It's probably like sample parts. But when you have bags of it, like I do, it's very different. So it does come in handy. But the sample products do allow you not to overuse too much, and it keeps it all inside of a box, okay? Now we got the printer over here. This is a Canon with Wi-Fi. I got the Pixum here MP560 series. Very good right now. Someone actually had just thrown this out, and I was like, ooh, what's wrong with it? Doesn't look anything's wrong with it. You got the plug. You have the part here. Let's open this up. Ooh, I didn't know. Oh, this is nice. This is not, I might plug this in and see if this works. If this still works, yeah, you might have some ink. That's the screen. This is nice. I'm liking this, and this opens up here. Very good. That opens up there. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know, man. Some people, here's the thing. A lot of people throw out good things that are actually there. Sometimes it's just the ink part that has to get moved. I would hate to scrap that out and just make like maybe $10 with it out of gold and silver, but again, I'll be careful with that though. I always want to test the printers to see if they work. Good printers that work do go for some good money because nobody wants to pay for just a fake printer. Now, this might be what you call an all-in-one. The all-in-ones there basically have the print and scan as well with the fax set. The fax set would basically be the software. Now, it does show that this here is a photo all-in-one. So this would actually end up being a nice all-in-one piece here, which is very, very good to go. And of course, here's the good part, right? It says email tech support or contact tech support. So if I set this up and I have problems, to be honest, I could actually just call, and that might be a new hack for us, where we can actually just call tech support and say, hey, I have a broken version of yours right now. I have questions on how to fix it. Can you help me out? Can you send me the parts? Boom, just like that. Sometimes they'll send it to you free, which is very good. Okay, you just have to get the SN number of the part or the printer, which is very good. Now we're going to get into the alarm stuff here. We have some fire flashers here, which is very good. These are very, now you'll see these in schools. You'll see them sometimes in big apartment complexes. You will see them in large buildings, corporate centers. This is very good, and this will actually tell you if there is an alert going out right now. Now, I do like them. They're very good to have. I did have some of them a while ago. I don't know what precious metals are in them, so I will put up a post online to see what's in them. Now, here's the weird part. I got these. These are beautiful. What are these here? This here, okay, is a special heat sensor, fixed temperature type heat detector, okay? Now, I got boxes of these. These are heat detectors here, okay? These are very, very good right now to use to detect heat. This can detect light heat, small heat. Now, I could set this up to use for my own sensors around the house, around the property. If I fine tune this with circuits, I can detect the heat coming off of people feet away while I keep this in the bushes, and it will let me know if someone's outside. So instead of just having a motion detector or motion sensor, you can actually have a heat sensor to say, hey, it's cold out there, but there are people coming up and moving in succession. And I have a couple of these here. You could probably find these ones online. Who knows how much, but I will put them up. I will put them up to see what they'll actually be right now. Again, you never know. You never know, okay? Now, that's just the first cart. Let's go to the second cart. This is the second cart. I never had something in this much standard there, but I do like what I have here because I'm going to find a lot of components on it. I'm already seeing a lot of chips, a lot of capacitors here. What do we have? In America, we have security systems for buildings. Many of these buildings have name brand security systems that are hooked up to motion detectors, cameras, and security setting that actually have to do with fire alarms. Now, you would have something called a fire alarm panel. This allows you to turn the system on, turn it off, and also test it. Now here we have Ultronics. Ultronics is a name brand when it actually comes to building systems. They're very, very good. Now, their containers are all 100% metal. It's good to actually keep them because you can reuse them for anything you actually need. Some people cut holes in them or anything like that. I wouldn't have to cut a hole in this because this here is actually just plexiglass. So I could actually just unscrew the plexiglass and actually use this whole system to myself. If anything, I could actually reuse the actual board, okay? Now let's look at the basic ones. This one is locked right now. This one is open here. We actually have is an American Protective Systems here. Now, again, there are many security systems and also fire alarms. They're two different things. However, many of them can actually work for the same one. Now, what you would have is you would have yourself a nice little transformer, and then you actually have the circuit board. You do want to go ahead and touch it with metal just to make sure you're not shocked, because some of them actually can still hold a charge with capacitors. Now, here's where I'm conflicted, and I'm going to be honest. With something like this, I may want to try to resell. And I don't know if you can, how much money I would get out of it. I don't know. But here's something like this. Look at this. I'm going to have some components here, right? I got chips here. I got capacitors here, capacitor here. I pull this up. This probably has about maybe $2 or $1 worth of parts in it. This one here may be a bit more, okay? Because we don't have touchscreen, but this would actually let me know to test different things in different circuits. Here, I can pull this up. I probably got $5 in parts there. This here is an actual wireless system with the antennas in it, and you can actually see the antenna ports in the back right there. So this would actually be the system that would control everything here. And this one, Ultronics, okay, this actually is the CCTV power supply. So with this here, this would actually end up helping control the cameras and to take the voltage down so that they would actually work. I do love the fact that there are holes in this, so you can actually send the wires in and out without having to cut anything. And someone actually did cut the actual power cable for it and actually leave these boards in here. These boards might be worth some money online. You don't know. So the reason why I'm saying that is that I'm a bit conflicted because let's say I put this up online. What are these panels actually worth with the boards already in them? Who knows? A panel like that, I'll be honest, as a tire setup, something like that will cost some money. It may cost some money. And I'm looking at maybe $300 for a panel because these boards don't come cheap. Many of them have to be special. Now, someone might be smart enough to actually reuse one, but you probably won't. This one will probably actually end up going out and selling. You never know. Now, here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. I would want to keep something like this. I really would because I could use this when I put it in my place, which would be very good. If I get a nice trailer home, I can have my security system outside, monitors, heat vision, heat sensors, cameras we have, everything, you know? Oh, and on top of that, all these are metal. This is scrap metal right there that I can get right now for the weight. But here's the thing. To be honest, would I keep the boards in there? Probably not. Probably not, probably. Depends, And I'm a bit conflicted with that because something like this here, look, the keys are in it. This transformer is here. They're still plugged in. All of this is still plugged in. These will light up if there's an issue with the circuit. There's two different boards in here. Something like this may cost $300 to $4,000 to go ahead and set up, wire up, because you have to pay somebody to put it on the wall. So you got to pay construction to put it on the wall correctly. Then you have to pay the electronics to go ahead and actually end up doing that. That's not going to end up being something that's pretty easy at all, right? But looking at the setup, yeah, something like this might cost some money. Do I want to break it up? To be honest, I'm going to say yes, but I am going to keep one. And I do want to keep one that does open with a key. This one opens with a key, but it's a bit too big. However, it might be used because I have a transformer, I have everything in here. I may be able to do something with something else that doesn't have a key right now, but at the same time, I may want it to close, so I might use a magnetic lock with it as well, which is a good thing. So yeah, which one of these would I keep? I can't open this one, so I might pry it open. What I might do is I might keep this one over here right now. But as I said, I'll probably walk away with maybe $25, $30 worth of parts, which is pretty good. But these are alarm system boxes. These things are not cheap. Ultronics is a name brand right now. And you know what? I'm also going to keep this box. I'm also going to keep that. You never know. I mean, today we did pretty well right now. To get alarm system boxes are pretty good. It means people are beefing up their security for the wintertime, as you should in America. I'm going to be honest, as you absolutely should right now. Okay? So definitely want to go ahead and look into your stuff right now. First aid today, Canon printer, fire alarms, heat sensors, security system. Only thing that would make this better is the cameras. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go right now. I'm going to upload this in a bit. But yeah, today is definitely nice. Prodom Sadiva out.